What's going on, y'all? So I wanted to make this video. I made a similar video yesterday, but I think I got to talking too much. I don't know. So I'm trying to remake it today. So yesterday I saw a sad post on Facebook. Some of y'all probably saw it, where a guy who owned he had a trucking business. If I'm not mistaken, he had like 7 trucks and like 12 trailers. Real successful in his business. He started it in like 2019. He said it was something that he loved, ever since he was a kid, but he grew to hate it with everything in him, right? And then, basically, y'all know the economy just kind of crashed. Well, ain't no counting in it. It did. It crashed, and everything went crumbling down for him. He went bankrupt. He lost his business. He lost his family. I seen where cause he made this post. He made a post on Facebook saying all of this stuff. He said he had a divorce. Other people were saying his girlfriend. I'm not sure. I got a little confused with that part. Maybe when they say his girlfriend, they was talking about his wife. The wife that divorced him. But they said his girlfriend took herself out of this world like a week ago, prior to that post. Now, I don't know these people, so I don't know if this stuff is true or false. I do believe that it is true. So she did that. His girlfriend did that. And I know you know what I mean when I say took herself away from this world. I have to say it like that because of the internet. You have to be careful how you say things online. So that happened. He went bankrupt. So right after he made that post, people were saying that then he took himself away from this world, right? And I'm pretty sure he had a lot of other things going on in the mental that maybe he didn't even speak on. It could possibly all have been from just losing the business and losing everything. I'm not sure, right? Because I don't know the guy. But I will say that I've seen other videos in the past where people lost their trucks, trailers. They say it out their own mouth. They lost their trucks and trailers. I've seen another guy on here a while back. He was talking about ending it. He was saying it on here. He was talking about ending it all and things that just he can't pay his bills, and he in a lot of debt, and just a lot of people are not doing good in their business. It's not just trucking. It's a lot of businesses that people have started up that are failing, and it's not necessarily that the person is failing. It's just the economy is not good, and it's just resulting in the negative. You could be the best business owner, but if things are not good, out here, everything is expensive now. You can't even. Man, I went in the store the other day. I think ice. I think it was some ice last night that I got. It was almost $4. Why am I paying almost $4 for ice? At some stores you can get it cheaper. I guess it just depends on the store you go in. But I mean, like, just anything random little thing that you get is so expensive, y'all. And the greed is crazy out here. Some was greed before the economy just crashed, but it's even worse now. All it takes effect on people's pockets, especially when everything go up except the pay rate at your job. And so, like, people as a whole is having to deal with all of this stuff. They got family they gotta feed, and some people are not as strong as others mentally, so they take what seems to be the easy way out. And I'm here to say to those of you, if you don't hear nothing else in this video, like, even if you cut it off right after I say this, I just want to say this part right here, right? I'm not a therapist. I'm not trying to be, but I care about my people. When I say my people, I don't care who you are. If you're alive, you're breathing, you well, and then you're doing good in life, and you want to take yourself out of this world because of material things and that you've lost. I just want to say this. Whatever you own, whatever title that you have, that you lose. So whatever you own that you lose, whatever title that you have and lose it, is not more important than your life. Nothing that you own, whether it be materialistic things, your car, your house, or any title that you have, I don't care if it's a doctor, astronaut, I don't care what it is, it's not more important than your life. Okay? You're needed here. There are people here who loves you. Mother, father, sister, husband, brother, cousin. I don't care. Your kids, somebody out here who loves you. It's people out here who loves you. You probably don't even know it. Okay? I know that probably sound weird, but it's probably true. You got people out here admiring you, looking at you. Right? And it's okay. It's okay to lose everything and then go get it back. It just makes you stronger. We hate to be strong all the time, but it makes you stronger. It makes you see things in a different way. But I'm telling y'all my opinion. I'm gonna even call this factual. I'm gonna go as far as saying this is factual. Nothing that you own, I don't care if it's a house or a car, a boat, whatever it is, it does not matter. Your title, doctor, lawyer, truck driver, owner, operator, I don't care what it is. None of that is more important than your life. You can get all this stuff back. Some people have lost it. Some people have lost it all. But, and it's tough. I know it probably could be tough to go through all that. I can't say that I know how you feel. I can relate. I can't say that. I can't say that for me and a lot of other people, we've been on this roller coaster ride. Things have been very good. And then it just kind of, you go underwater. And you're trying to figure it out. You got this cloud over your head. Things, you don't got help from nobody. You know what I mean? Or you may have to ask for help and it's like you're begging. And just whatever the case may be. But you go underwater and you have to deal with the negatives of life. Because sometimes that's just how it goes. But then your head come back above water and you're able to breathe again. Never give up, y'all. If you can help it, do not give up. We'll get through this. It's gonna be water under the bridge after a while. I can't even lie to y'all and say I think it's gonna get better anytime soon. I do not think it'll get better anytime soon. This upcoming election, man, I don't think it's gonna get better anytime soon. As a matter of fact, to be honest, I think it's gonna get worse. And it's probably not a good thing to say in this particular video. But we gotta stay strong, y'all. One thing I would say doing all this is to just like focus on yourself. Because when I say focus on yourself, I'm talking about like your mental. Do things to keep you calm. Do things to, keep you in a good headspace. Whether it be take a walk. I know it's hot. Boy, it's hot now. It's burning up. Air done went out of my truck. But anyway, that's a whole different conversation right there. But it's hot out here. So when the sun go down, go take you a walk. Or early morning if you can. Take you a walk. Clear your head. Just conquer the day. Don't let the day conquer you. If you're in the house all the time, regardless of whether you work or not, open the blinds up. I know y'all probably think that don't matter, but it do. You gotta let light in your house, light in your space. Let the natural light come into your house, and it changes your mood. All this ratchet music that you listen to, turn it off. All that bad news that you watch every day, turn it off. If something on social media irritates you or make you feel some type of way, get off of it. I see this girl, I didn't see her, but I heard this girl talking to Dave Ramsey. She called into the show and she was like, all her friends and people that she knows getting new cars and they're going on vacations and things like that. And, she's like, what is she doing wrong? But y'all listen. sometimes, a lot of times, most of the time, you're probably doing better than all of them people, because folks won't tell you everything. You know, you don't know everything that's going on in people's life. Sometimes, sometimes people do things that they're not even able to do in order to feel good for a moment, because they're not doing so good, if that makes sense. Let me give you an example. Um, so if you're not doing so good, say, I don't know, let's just say you're not doing good, right? And financially. And then you go buy something that you like. Well, I say it like this, as a female, right? Let's say you go get your hair done because that makes you feel better. Let's say you go get your hair cut because that makes you feel better. But you didn't even have the money to get your hair done, to get your hair cut. You know what I mean? To go buy clothes, to go on a trip. You're doing these things because you need something to give you like a boost, a good, feel good dopamine boost. That's what you're needing. So when you're looking at other folks, you don't never know what they're going through. You can't say, well, they doing this, why can't I do it? What am I doing wrong? These people, everybody's situation different. You don't know what they got going on. You know, a person can go get a car and they may be leasing the car, or they may have a rental, or it might not even be their car. You know, anything. It could be anything. You thinking they got a whole new car in this economy. And some people you see with these big houses and stuff, you thinking these folks doing good. Them folks probably in there struggling, trying to figure it all out. Because rent done went up so high. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, with rent, they got this thing, and I'm probably all over the place, but work with me. So they got this thing called a lifestyle fee at this apartment complex that I was looking at a while back. I'm like, lifestyle fee? When this start happening? Y'all, you're gonna make me pay you to have somebody to come and take out my trash? I can take out my own trash. I'm not lazy. What a dumpster at? So you're gonna force me to pay for that? That's why I say, like, it's greed out here. It's just so much greed. So what we have to do is be proactive for the most part, if we can, and come up with a plan, a different plan that you never thought of before. You know, if you got somebody who could work with you to help you get in a better situation, that would be great. Somebody who's not going to throw it back up in your face. Somebody who's not going to make you feel bad. You know, or if you got good credit and you can go borrow some money and pay it back off before all the interest rates and all that kicking in. Like, just sit down, write down a plan. Plans don't always go the way you want them to, but like a short-term plan, and figure some stuff out. But, you know, I don't have a solution. I wish I did, but as far as like people out here taking themselves out of this world, we don't want that. Not for those reasons, my God. You know, it's so much on people. People have a lot going on mentally, physically. It's a lot of people out here sick, and that's a whole different ball game. I ain't even talking about the people that are sick, because y'all, I can't stand it. Oh my God. I had like food poisoning not long ago, for 2 or 3 days. I'm thinking it was 2. The third day I was like really recovering, but I wouldn't, man, whew, that's one of the worst feelings that you could ever have. I feel like I was going to the other side. I was at my mom's house. I was in the back room, and I called out to the ladder, and I'm like, do you hear me? I feel like I'm going to go. I didn't say go. You know, I don't know what I can and can't say on this YouTube, but I told her I feel like I'm fed up. Go. I did. I felt like that. I'm telling you, I was hurting all over. Like, food poisoning is nothing to play with. I ain't ate at that place no more. I ain't gonna eat there no more. But that's my second time having that in my life, and I tell you, every time something that bad happens, like where I get sick like that, whew, I start thinking about all the important things in life, and I can tell you that it's not material things. It always goes back to your support, the people who loves you, the people that you love. It always goes back to people. And I'll forever say that money, people thinking money is important. It is. It is, okay? We need that money. It feels great to have it. Hold on, I think they about done unload me. I hope so. Anyway, money is important. We need that. But we can't take it to the grave with us. Memories is something that we could make with those who we love. If we have good people around us, a good support system, people who actually listen to us when we're going through things, and not push us to the side, not cut us off mid-sentence just to get out what they want to talk about, or not spread our business once we tell you our business. Somebody we could trust, things like that. Those are the type of people, genuine people, good people, supportive people. Those are the people we need in our life, not the gossipers, the backstabbers, the disloyal people, just that sour batch. We don't need that sour batch. We need people that we can be expressive to. I think that's important in life, because if we did and we had an outlet, a lot of times people wouldn't have those thoughts to take themselves out of this world. Sometimes folks feel lonely and they don't feel like they can talk to nobody. They feel like nobody loves them. I seen, I'm not sure if this was real. It probably was. Right after the post with the guy, seen another post with this 11-year-old taking himself out of this world because his mama was telling him stuff like, "You the reason why I'm not with your daddy." And you know how parents, you have some parents put all the blame on their kids. You look just like it. They just very verbally abusive towards their kids that can affect the child, and actually it can go into their adulthood. So that's why I say a lot of people have a lot of mental stuff going on. You will never know it because they don't talk about it, and then when they do talk about it, people got something to say. Like, even when a person puts something online, regardless if you get tired of seeing this person post this every day, like they post this stuff every day, folks, those people probably don't have nobody to talk to in real life, so they get online and hope that somebody see them. They hope that somebody see them, get on there and say, "Hey, it's gonna be okay," because sometimes that's all you need. It's for somebody to say, "Hey, it's gonna be okay." You need a hug. I guarantee you, if you can find somebody who haven't been themselves lately, you gotta pay attention too, because sometimes we be out here, we be in our own world, we don't pay nobody no attention, and you think because a person is, as y'all say, independent and strong and be doing everything, y'all think that person don't have problems. They have problems too. They need a hug too. They need somebody to say, "Do you need help too?" You know what I mean? So find somebody and ask them, "Are you okay?" Or something along those lines, and don't be surprised if they just bust out the crying. Don't be surprised if they open up to you and tell you their life story. There's so many people out here going through something right now. If there's a problem, I guarantee you there's some individual out here having that problem. And so the judgment, I be seeing so much judgment online. Like, just put it to the side. Y'all just chill out. Like, you just never know. Some people just don't know when to chill out. Folks be going through stuff, and here you is, hee ha ha, and everything funny. Everything is not funny. There's nothing funny these days about a person losing stuff. They shouldn't have to feel bad about it. I be seeing folks, seen a post the other day talking about this girl. She was a young girl, so I don't pay her no mind, because some young people, they just ain't got there yet. They haven't had the life experience yet. So they say stuff like, Oh, you living with your mom if you 20 to what she say, 20 to 30, I think. Then you still living with your mama, then you ought to be embarrassed. I'm like, see, it's that mindset from our people that puts a lot of folks behind, because to me, that's a generational curse, to think that to get help from someone in order to get ahead, you should be embarrassed about that. That mindset is so twisted to me. Do what you want to do in this life. Don't worry about who's on your left, who's on your right, who's ahead of you, who's behind you. You worry about you to get you where you need to be, whether it be, mentally, physically, spiritually. Focus on you for a minute, because you matter. I know this video is long, but I'm going to keep talking, because I don't know. Maybe I'm talking to somebody. We're going to see. Hopefully just one person and help one person. I've done my job for today. It feels kind of weird talking like this. I had these thoughts, but I never verbalize it in videos and stuff like that. But the world is hurting, so if I can be a voice to help an individual, I'll do that. What keeps me sane, even though I don't want to speak on it, but Lord, thank you. But things have been great for me. When I say great, I mean I haven't had a situation where I felt like I've almost went underwater and can't come back up. And I thank God for that. But I don't know what the future holds. So, that's the reason why I can't go too far as far as talking about giving y'all advice. Some people are depressed. I don't know. I've been sad, but I think sad and depressed are two different things. I think depressed is when a person go in the room, they don't want to come out, they just kind of lock themselves away, and I really don't know. But I've been sad before. That sucks. But for me, I try to keep a strong spiritual outlook, spiritual routine, just about life. My outlook is none of this stuff matters. All this materialistic stuff, none of it matters. At the end of the day, you can lose it all, and then you can get it all back. Sometimes we need a reset. Sometimes we need for things to happen in order for us to see things clearer, to have clarity. I know it sucks, the process, but I've had a lot at one point in my life. I've had a lot. I've been on cloud 9. I've been broke before, and probably I might go broke again. I don't know if I can help it. It hurts. Like I said, it sucks, the process of it all, especially when you have to do it by yourself. You might can get some help, but you don't want to always ask people for help, especially if they probably ain't got it, or you just don't want to always have your hand out. You want to try to keep things good for yourself, especially if you're a giver. If you've been the giver all the time, it's hard to receive. And but yeah, y'all, I know I'm probably going left field now, but I seen that post online. I decided to make a video. I know it's a lot of truck drivers out here going through it, but what y'all don't understand is, as far as truck drivers go, a lot of us are still making checks that the average person is not making. So you have to be grateful. Like, there's some people out here, y'all. Like, I had matter of fact, it was an interview I did on this channel. The man was saying 2,000 is not enough in a week. Do y'all know what some people could do with $2,000 a week? Come on, man. You gotta be grateful. I know you got a big family, but that's your big family, and not everybody got that big family. So $2,000 a week will be wonderful. It'll make some people probably feel like they're rich. So you gotta be grateful. You gotta analyze your situation and be like, yeah, okay, you know what, I am doing good. I just want more. Well, you gotta look at the situation that you're in right now. This economy is not good. So for you to be doing okay, paying your bills, and you still can go on trips and stuff, and you're not faking it, like you really on vacation and you having fun and you out there, you ain't thinking about the financial aspects of it because you really are good and can afford all of this stuff. Um, you're doing great. You can go get you some groceries and not have to worry about, well, what I got left. You don't have to worry about none of that. And what I was saying earlier, I don't even know if I finished the sentence. The girl was talking about other people and them being on vacation and everything. Some people just, they don't always tell the truth. When you're looking at other people, you can't focus on their life. Like even with like the relationships, I know a lot of people be wanting to be in relationships because, my God, you see that so much online. And ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be in a relationship, but the people that y'all be like, or some people be like, relationship goals. You don't know what them folks doing behind closed doors. They could be abusive to each other. You know, one could be abusive to the other one, whether it be verbally, physically, or one of them could be a cheater. You know, that's painful. Just an unhealthy environment, always arguing, always fussing and cussing at each other, and then get online and start smiling. We've seen this stuff before. So, don't be out here idolizing people and talking about their relationships and, oh, y'all relationships go. No. I want my own setup. I want it to be healthy. You tell the Lord or whoever it is that you pray to what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you want. You know, you create the energy that you want for a relationship, and hopefully you get that. But all I'm saying is, what you see is not always what it is. So, yeah, you gotta see for yourself. Let me give you an example. I know this video is like almost 30 minutes long. Oh my God, we doing a new record. I haven't did that before. But again, if I can hold your attention, talk to you about life and things and what's on my mind as far as all of this, and keeping y'all head above water, telling you to keep your head above water and all that, I'm gonna do that because that's what we gotta do. We need each other out here. I know the internet divides us. It makes us feel like we can do it all by ourselves, and now don't fall into that trap. This online, this is offline. Okay, let me show you offline. This is offline. Okay, that is reality out there. So people can get online and say anything. It's what you feel in your everyday life, and in your everyday life, you know, like I said, try to keep that mental in check because that is the most important thing. And then your physical, you know, you got to get the exercise in, get your water in, make sure you're good because really, for those of you who are still doing well and everything's going great, you could be getting the money, but are you keeping your health in check? Like, so it could always be something. And for those of you who just don't understand that life happens, and you think folks should be ashamed of situations and stuff like that, baby, I'm telling you what I've heard my mama say, keep on living. And that's not people wishing nothing bad on you. It's just keep on living. Yeah, you'll see. And I ain't saying like humble yourself. Like, I don't even like that word. People be like, humble yourself. You need to humble yourself. Oh my God, y'all should have seen how many people were so excited about the crash and people losing things because they want you to humble yourself. You do good in life, folks, they don't really like that. When you're doing bad in life, people either go ignore you or talk about you, or probably both. But either way it go, focus on yourself. Nothing that you own, no title that you have is more important than your life. Now I'm in this video because we're almost at 30. But I do as many videos as I can, give you as many virtual hugs and send as much love as I can. through this here internet if I have to. Y'all have a good day. And I'm going to try to stay cool because it is hot in this truck. I'll catch you in the next one.